So here we have the Volkswagen Tiguan on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off firstly in the boot space. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls, as I mentioned, from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. We've got the coolant temperature gauge over there as well. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. And then in the centre, the total miles for this car. They're 83,525. You can change the information that's displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of information, from your sat-nav to your audio. And the buttons in question are just here. We have our stereo controls on the left-hand side, cruise control on this stalk just here, and then in the centre, the main screen, which, as you can see, includes a visual guide to the parking sensors. You can turn that off, of course. We have satellite navigation, really nice, clear colour display, accessed via the button up here. You can go to your main menu from here as well and use this dial should you wish to, or everything is touchscreen. So, well, firstly, we have these physical buttons here, of course, so radio, and then touchscreen. You can see we've got the DAB, FM and AM radio, the media button, and then again on the touchscreen to see the different ways in which you can listen to your music. And they include Bluetooth audio. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, you can also stream your music wirelessly as well. We have the CD player just there. You can pair your phone so that you can use the Bluetooth audio and of course make phone calls. Main volume for the stereo is at the bottom of that section. Underneath that, we have our dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. Air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on, or hit auto. As soon as I do that, you'll hear the car will take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air. You can override that whenever you like. It's doing that to maintain these temperatures, so it'll get there as quickly as it can and then maintain them for you. And obviously you can override that, as you just see me do. Underneath that, we can turn off our parking sensors. We can turn the traction control on and off. We can turn the stop and start on and off. This car's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. This car also has autonomous parking, so it is able to steer itself into a parking space. Essentially, just follow the instructions up on screen. That same button will turn that system back off again. We have USB and auxiliary input down the bottom here, and some storage, of course. A 12-volt charging socket, the start and stop button for the engine. 4Motion indicates this is a 4-wheel drive car. It has the Haldex 4-wheel drive system in it, and a 6-speed manual gearbox as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.